Be blessed, be great, be you. Family, welcome to another edition of The Father Fam on The Father Fam YouTube channel. Man, it feels like it's been a while, yo. I feel like it's been a while, man, since I've done a video, since I've been in front of the camera. Just had a lot of stuff going on, man. Just had to get some things in order. But I apologize. But I'm back. We're here for another edition of the Father Fam, man. Before we get started, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please take the time right now to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also hit that notification bell, all right? So you can get all of the updates, all the videos when I post them. You get that alert to your phone, and you guys be good to go right when I drop the content, okay? And also, man, for the first time viewers, round of applause for y'all. Round of applause. Thank y'all for tuning in for the first time. I greatly appreciate y'all. And to my repeat viewers, my ride or dies, you already know what it is. Thank y'all for coming back and showing me love. Best believe, y'all, the love does not go unnoticed, all right? Now, what we're going to get into on this episode of the Father Fam, all right? Really, what we're going to talk about in this edition is just straight up it's just going to be a fatherhood check-in video, okay? Pretty much, I'm going to share with you guys just how I'm feeling right now, you know, just things that's going on in my life, and just checking in with y'all. And I want y'all to do the same as well, you know, like in the comment section, something that you got going on and you just want to check in and just say, okay, man, I got this going on and this, and we all kind of help you if it's an issue or whatever, a situation that you want some advice on. Just hit the comment section below, man, and the family, let's try to answer those questions. I'm gonna do my best to answer questions as well. And if it's a private manner, I'm gonna leave a link to my IG in the description. You guys can click that link, man. Give me a follow. And also, man, if you want to send me a DM or whatever, it's something that you don't want to put out there publicly, but you want some advice on, feel free to do that as well. But like I said, on this edition of the Father Fam, I'm just gonna kind of just check in with you guys, just to let you guys know where I'm at mentally, you know, things that I got going on, it's just how I'm feeling right now. You know, I feel like it's something that I'm gonna try to do these type of videos on a regular, just to check in with y'all, and then also to let y'all know what I got, what's going on with me, you know, and how I'm feeling, and to know that, you know, I'm not perfect, you know. I got stuff going on too, you know, so we can also help one another in these type of videos that I'm gonna start doing more of in the future, you know. Things I talk about, if you guys have gone through them, feel free to put them in the comment section. If there's any advice that you can give to me, please feel free to leave it in the comment section too, all right? So let me get into it, okay? Really, my mental state right now, man, I will say the past couple weeks have been, it's been some work, you know. The past couple weeks, you know, I feel like I've been having a lot of stuff going on, just trying to find balance with everything that I got going on, man. Like, if you guys see my last video, I talked about balance, time management, and I feel like the past couple weeks after I did that video, I felt like my balance with time management has been a little rough, you know. Since I made that video, I've had other things come up that I've had to kind of just, you know, implement into my schedule that I explained with you guys in my last video. So there's been some other things that I've had to add on to there, man, and really trying to balance that. And I'm just saying that it's been a little rough trying to do all that, man. You know, as fathers, you know, the ones that got, you know, their 9 to 5, and then they got other things that they try to do on the side, and then you're talking about trying to be a good husband, be a good parent. You know, when you have all of those things that you're trying to balance, it can get tough. You know, it can be tough at times. You know, and for me, that's where I feel like I'm at. You know, just trying to balance everything and not neglect one thing. You know, is it messing with me mentally? I would say a little bit. You know, as far as my mental, just because I feel like I can't get everything. There's not enough hours in the day to get done the things I need to get done, and then also just uh, fighting that fighting energy. When you don't have that much energy and you're trying to muster up as much energy as you can to do some stuff, and sometimes you get fatigued. You get fatigued and you get tired. And you're trying to fight through that. And so for me, I just feel like it's not enough hours in the day, man, to really hit everything that I want to hit the way I want to hit them. Now with the writing and stuff like that I told you guys about with writing planning. Trust me, I've been doing that. With writing things down and just trying to plan my day. But we all know sometimes you can have a plan and write things down, and things still don't go according to the way you plan them. Sometimes things pop up, or things that, or it may be that you get caught up spending a longer period of time on a certain thing that you didn't expect to spend a longer period of time on. So yeah, sometimes we plan things and they don't go according to plan. Like the NFL season is here, and every to give y'all an example, every team has a game plan. Every team has a game plan and they want to execute that game plan on Sunday, right? So they put their package of plays in and things that they want to run that they feel that's going to give them the best advantage to win the game. And they'll practice throughout the week to execute that plan. But you know what? Not everybody, not everybody's plan works. That's why we have winners and we have losers. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So just that being an example, people you plan for certain things. Sometimes they don't go according to plan at times. All right. And I just feel like that's where I was at. The past couple of weeks you know, trying to give my energy to certain things and feeling like I'm not hitting everything. Even with doing this with you guys, it's been a couple weeks, and I feel like there was some other things that I had to take care of that I had to do, man, and I kind of neglected y'all. So I apologize. I apologize for that. I'm we gonna keep this thing going. Love y'all. So I gotta be here for y'all too. But yeah, man, it's like I said, just a lot of stuff and just trying to balance everything, man, and it gets tough. That's where I feel like I'm at. So I'm still working on it. Like I told you guys before, man, I feel like I'm definitely getting better with certain things, and and I'm going to continue to get better. I'm going to continue to get better, and you guys are going to see the improvement. I promise y'all, the improvement is going to come. I'm going to get better and better. It's just repetition and it's just trying to stick to my plan as much as I possibly can stick to it. Like I said, we all know things happen sometimes and things don't go according to plan, and it happens. It happens. But also, man, I got a surprise for y'all. I'm gonna share some interesting some great news. Some news that I've been keeping a secret for some time, and I'm gonna share it with y'all in this episode, man. Okay. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share the video y'all. Just go put that back out there. But I'm gonna share something with you guys, man. And what I'm about to share also, man, is it's a part of how I'm feeling as far as my mental too as well. Definitely ties into my mental, and how I'm feeling. Rewind back to Father's Day. Um, Father's Day, my wife and my sister-in-law came up with the idea to take me and my father-in-law out for Father's Day, out to eat. And we went to, I want to say, went to Texas Roadhouse. If I'm not mistaken, went to Texas Roadhouse, and so they planned that. And my wife, we got into the car, driving to Texas Roadhouse to meet them. And my wife says, I got a Father's Day gift for you, right? I got a Father's Day gift for you. And I'm like, okay, all right. And you know, when somebody says they got a gift for you, you already automatically start to think, okay, what what does that person get me? So I'm thinking in my mind, like, what did she get me for Father's Day? What could it be? Because I really didn't really, I haven't really spoke on anything that I would want, what would have wanted or anything like that. So I start getting curious of what she got me, right? Cause she didn't have any package in the car or nothing like that. There was no gift bag or nothing like that. So she said she got me something. I'm like, okay, I don't know. Maybe she got me something. She ordered me something, whatever. Uh, but we start driving, and she's, you know, she was talking on the phone with her, I believe her sister, about, you know, my sister-in-law, talking to her on the phone. Uh, about meeting up and where exactly where we're going, all that stuff. So she was on the phone, and uh, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna let you know what it is later. I'm gonna let you know what it is later. So I'm thinking, okay, what the heck is it? What the heck is it, right? And then, okay, she got off the phone and she was like, okay, I'll let you know what it is now. I'm like, okay, she gonna let me know what it is. Like, what the hell? What gift is it? What is the gift, right? And she's scrolling through her phone. So right then, her scrolling through her phone, I'm automatically thinking like, I'm like, okay, she probably ordered me something and it haven't came in yet, so she's gonna show me the picture of it, you know. And then so she scrolling through her phone, and then she stops scrolling and she hands me her phone, right? So I grab the phone and I look at it, and what I saw, y'all, what I saw on that phone, I was like, what in the HELL? Really? What was on the phone, okay? What she showed me on the phone was a picture of a pregnancy test that said yes. Digital one said yes. In my mind, I was like, what in the hell? Are you serious? And she was like, yup. Yup. So on Father's Day, I found out that my wife is pregnant once again. Pregnant once again, y'all. Mind you, our son right now, at this day of recording, he's only 10 months. So she told me this about, what, 3 months ago? So my son was like 7 months at the time, and we pregnant again? We still trying to get things together for the first one. Like, so that's when she told me, that there was a lot of things running through my mind, y'all. Like, it was a lot of things running through my mind. Just like, man, we still trying to get ourselves adjusted to the first one. And don't get me wrong, y'all. Like, I've always I want more kids. I always wanted more kids, but like back to back, I did not expect that. Right? I didn't expect so back to back, y'all. So yeah, I was in shock. I was in shock, man, and she, she held it for a little bit. She said she knew for a little bit beforehand, so she kept it a secret. She kept it a secret, and I was just surprised. But like the first thing that I was thinking, like coming to my mind, was like, yo, we still adjusting to having one kid. Now we gonna have a second one. so so it threw me off, y'all. It threw me off. But you know what? One thing that I can say about how I felt this time, hearing her say she's pregnant versus last year, I feel I do feel more confident than than what I felt last year. Last year it was more of, I was happy, excited. You guys seen the video? Go back and look at it. First time father pregnancy experience. Um, but I was also like, I was nervous, and this time around it was just more of like, what the hell, two under two? Like, it was just more of a shock. But as far as feeling the way I felt last year, I feel like I feel more. I'm more confident, than what I was last year. There's a lot more development that that's happened with me. As far as, as a father, as a man, I've grown a lot more from last year. So the feeling I had last year is not the same. Uh, Only thing I would say is that, you know I did think about, okay, how are we gonna make this work? Two kids, like, how does this look? You know, how is this gonna look? How are things gonna play out? So I would say one thing that I did do that I said I did last year was looking into the future on how things are gonna play out. Like, how is this gonna work? Two kids, two under two, like daycare, things like that. How is this all gonna work? So I was thinking in that, thinking in that aspect of how things are gonna work. But uh, but still confident that, what, things are gonna work out, and everything happens for a reason. Kids are a blessing. So not regretting that we're having kids. I mean, the time, I'm like, they close time, yeah. Um, but I've always wanted another kid. I want a little girl this time, so hopefully it's a girl to balance things out. To balance things out a little bit, man. But like I said, I feel like I'm more confident this time around, and more in belief that, things are going to work out. They ain't got no choice, and to understand also, like I've preached to you guys. I mean, for the first time fathers, when I was talking about, you know, there's going to be things that you're just going to have to go through. You're just going to have to learn from experience. So the two and the two for me, I'm gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to go through some things on my own to figure things out. Like, I'm gonna have to. There's gonna be some things that I just have to just go through. I mean, there's gonna be advice that I'm pretty sure you fathers out there. There's plenty of fathers out there that have had two under two that can give me some advice. So for the fathers that have two kids, if you have two kids, give me some advice in the comment section. How do y'all you know, go about? How do you guys do what y'all do? What words of wisdom you could give me, man, on having two kids, and just give me some wisdom. I greatly appreciate that, man. But yeah, like I said, I know there's gonna be some things I'm just gonna have to go through. There's gonna be things I just have to go through, and get through some of these things, and that I'm gonna learn from. There's gonna be mistakes that I make, and there's gonna be some things that I do right. But got to go through the process. It's all a process. And also, just I mean, thinking about also like how do I how do I bring them up as far as the personality is going to be different. So me raising one may be there may be a different way I have to approach one kid than the other kid. How do I balance that? So I've been thinking of that as well. With getting ready to have two kids, how am I going to balance the personalities? How I'm going to treat one person. I mean, I do want to treat them the same, but I know there's going to be some areas where I'm going to have to be different with a certain kid. How do I balance all that? You know, um, so there's some things that I thought about looking into the future, but I also want to take my own advice that I gave in one of my other videos is also being in the moment. So also in that being in the moment. So part of that of me being in the moment also was like me and my wife enjoying it, on our own. We haven't really told a whole bunch of people. This is like the first time like we kind of like coming out public with it, um, but we haven't really told a lot of people. So it's kind of like we just, you know, kind of enjoyed the moment, of her, being pregnant for the second time, and um, just enjoying that time. So being in the moment, definitely taking my own advice this time around, uh, and just now looking forward to the great times and the great moments that we're gonna have with two kids, man. It's gonna be a blessing, man. It's gonna be a blessing. But like I said, being a part of affecting my mental, I would say just uh, kind of sharpens my drive a little bit more as well. I believe when you have kids, like your mindset just changes a little bit. And I feel like that's what it was for me. Just my time became a lot more valuable than what I felt my time was before I had kids. Um, so there's just certain things that I just don't have time for. Certain things that I do my best not to play around with when it comes with time, especially as a father. I don't play around with that as much as I used to. Really, before I used to waste a lot of time. I used to waste a lot of time doing certain things I didn't need to be doing. But now, me becoming a father, I've also, I value my time more, and I feel like I have more purpose than what I did before. If it makes sense, I feel like I have more purpose. I feel like my drive to do things and to be successful, my drive to be a great example has just increased after having my son. So it definitely boosted my drive. Definitely, and then knowing that even though I have more on my plate, it just makes me hungry to go work harder. To do everything I can to make sure my kids is good, make sure my wife is good. So my drive is just, I would say my drive is like it's more harder, it's more stronger than what it was before I had kids. So I will I will contribute that to me becoming a dad. And felt like it matures you. Not to say that I was immature before. But it matured me a little bit more than what I was. And it just me being more responsible. Making the decision, saying okay, like even after having a look, my son saying, I got to get myself in shape. I got to get myself together. So I dropped some weight. I dropped weight, dropped out like almost 50 pounds. I want to be able to live to see my son. I need to cut out certain things. Maybe not drink as much. So I stopped drinking as much. I don't drink often. I still drink here and there, but I don't drink like I used to. I used to drink every day. So there were certain things that I was doing. Even smoking. I didn't smoke marijuana, but I had smoked. Y'all know what Black and Miles are. I used to smoke Black and Miles all the time, and I ended up cutting that off completely. So there were certain things that that helped me, that matured. That I was like, you know what, I need to change. You know, and try to live right, and just to be the example to my kids. So a lot of different things that that I did, to try to change. So definitely, kids are a blessing, man, and they do make you look at life differently. But like I said, with that, with my mental, messing with my mental, just like, okay, just like, okay, there's another one coming. I need to be grind harder. There's things that I need to do. Things I got to take more seriously, and just knowing that, with the time, like I was talking about, with my balance and time, and my wife being pregnant and trying to tend to her, and trying to get the things done, other things I want to get done with putting on a show for you guys, and then I got other things, like another show that I do, another show that I do with my friends, um, and then you're not my 9 to 5, that, and then being at home, spending time with my family, and taking care of the things I need to do in the house, and then other extracurricular things that I need to take care of, or it gets to be a lot, and so just for me, as far as my mental, trying to balance everything and make sure I'm hitting everything that I need to hit. Like I said, I write things down, but like sometimes things don't go according to plan. Sometimes things change. Uh, like with your kid, there's certain things that are going to change with like people that have kids. Okay, you can have a plan for something, and then something happened with your kid, and then it just changes certain things of the day that you wanted to do. So there's been days like that for me, like when my son's not feeling well, or my son got a doctor's appointment, and so there's been certain things in the mix, or my wife hasn't been feeling well, so she would stay home, and I'll have a plan to come home and do some work towards my content, or I'll have the other show that I'm trying to do something for, and then I have to watch my little man. Then on top of that, working out, so, or that would affect my workout time, just where she's not feeling well, and I have to step in. And, I got to take over because she's not feeling well. She's pregnant. She's gonna have them days. So those things like that could mess would mess up some things that I would plan to do. But trying to do my best to make sure I'm hitting everything. And I've had days where I felt stressed out. I will say that there's been days where I've been stressed the past couple of weeks, but I've been handling it a lot better than what I would used to. So definitely improvement and growth. I feel like I've grown a lot, you know, over the past year, and I'm gonna continue to grow. So that's kind of my little rant. I just felt like I was gonna vent to y'all. I said me fatherhood, fatherhood check in. I was gonna check in with you guys, and just let you know where I'm at. How I'm feeling, and I want you guys. Like I said, I want you guys to do the same thing. Definitely comment section. Let me know how you feeling. Like today, if it's a rough day, let me know. If you have any questions on my advice, if you want me to give my advice on something that's going on, a certain situation, leave it in the comment section. If you don't want it to be public, I'm gonna link my IG in the description. I'm gonna link my IG in the description. Just reach out to me, send me a DM, and we can talk privately. All right, but yeah, man, that's it. I kind of went on for a little bit, but I appreciate y'all listening to me talk about things that I got going on, and how I'm feeling. It's definitely therapeutic to me, and like I said, you guys do the same thing, man, and let's help one another out. All right, so that wraps up this episode of the Father Fam. All right, now if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also hit that notification bell. All right. Also, share this video. And like I said, leave a comment as well. All right. Show some love. Helps the algorithm helps get it out to more people, so we can help more people and we can change the world for the better. All right. Now, for the repeat viewers, my ride or dies, you already know the saying. Um, New viewers, first time viewers, what we usually do, we have a saying at the end of every episode, and that is be blessed, be great, be you. Nobody is better at being you than you. All right? Love y'all. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in to this episode, and I will see y'all on the next video. Deuces. Peace.